of someone's hate. Like you stood all alone. Have you ever felt this way? Have you ever been betrayed? Labeled words you just can't say. Suffered silently, wanting to be erased. There's a reason to believe again when faith is nowhere to be found. Try to find the strength to try again and stand on solid ground. You keep searching for a hero. You just want to find a friend. You just want to make a difference. Bring this battle to an end. All the words can make you stronger when you learn how to look within. 'Cause you're the hero that you're after. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero. Have you ever wanted peace, to feel the freedom of release? Whispered quietly, but now it's time to scream. 'Cause mercy triumphs over judgment. Light will always shine in darkness. Ooh, and you won't get the best of me. There's a reason to believe again and stand on solid ground. Yeah. You keep searching for a hero. You just want to find a friend. You just want to make a difference. Bring this battle to an end. All the words can make you stronger when you learn how to look within. 'Cause you're the hero that you're after. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero. Don't let them break you or take you down. You are the one who can turn this around. Yeah.
Now, Kinsman, did you settle down after the foam party?
Yes.
Yeah, did you?
All settled down.
Here's-
But yes, more foam coming up.
Well, more foam coming up. Well, here's the story. When it came at the end of the night and when it came to clean, Kinsman booted right out of there.
Of course.
No, he even left his
No,
pants there.
I helped clean, but
Barely.
the soap or the foam was it was going to disappear on its own. You even heard it from Nadia. It disappears, and it disappeared.
It was floating across the highway.
It was over in the M&R yard, across the
right.
street.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Like
you
climbing fun.
You wanted to smoke cigars and drink a Budweiser in my hot tub all night. I told you to beat it.
You kicked me
Get out
out.
of here, kids. I see you all day. I don't want you to sit in my hot tub all
Well,
day.
that was a good fun night though. Last
Hey,
night.
once the cameras
with
go
climbing
off,
fun.
things change. Okay, everyone out. Get lost. But introduce our guests and let's have some fun here, kids.
Yes. We've got the executive director from the Seizure Brain Injury Centre here in the city. Joining us at Studio 67, Brittany Roberge, your new role. How are things?
Good, good. It's been nearly 3 months. A lot of that's been planning for the Colored Up run. So we're kind of amping up to this weekend and really excited to see everybody out there. But it's been going really well. Yeah,
Going
really
really
great.
well.
That's
after the baton was handed to you, you've taken the reins on your own, and
two
things
cliches in
going
one
well.
sentence. He's on a
That's
roll
it.
right there,
I'm
right?
on a cliche record tonight.
And don't worry, the glass is always half full, Brittany.
Oh, good.
There's the third one tonight.
I'm gonna backtrack here. You know, Kinsman, I have a bond here with Brittany. We went to the same high school.
We did.
You guys are 807.
That's right. We went to Churchill,
807
Kinsman,
representing.
that's right.
Yes.
That was the tough school, Kinsman.
I'm from the 905
Yeah,
code.
you went there, we would have stuffed you in a locker and given you a wedgie.
So 807.
Right,
yeah,
we would have.
Where are my 905s at?
You wouldn't have
type
lasted
in the
at
comments.
Churchill. You would have had your lunch disappear every day.
Also, we're Trojans.
Yes, that's
so-
right.
Yeah.
All types of jokes lined up there,
I mean,
right? But we went to the same high school. How do you say that? Alma mater? No. How do you say that word?
Alma mater.
Alma mater?
Alma mater.
Alma
Why can't I
mater?
say-
Alligator?
I can't get that word.
Alligator, alligator.
I can't
Okay,
get
no.
that word out of my mouth. So you transitioned to the ED. Really cool. So obviously Anne-Marie left you in good footsteps, but you sort of get to make a mold of your own.
Yes. Yeah.
Is this your first executive director position?
It is. My background really was clinical as kind of a frontline worker. So moving into the ED role, there's definitely a learning curve and a lot less frontline work with clients. So I try to get out into the center and interact with people because it's a little bit lonelier in my office than it used to be. But no, it's been great so far.
It ain't. It's not fun being the boss sometimes. Eh? It's great. I'm Kinsman's boss. I have a lot of fun bossing around.
I'm really lucky.
He likes throwing me under the bus.
I'm
every
really
once in a
lucky
while.
to have a
Yeah.
really great staff
Yeah.
at the center, so I can't complain.
And again, you're the new center just down the street from us. So we're typically, literally neighbors, 221 3rd Ave, just down the street.
Chris says, don't know if Jamie is really a Trojan with all the kids he has. Yes, yeah. When I was walking to the bank the other day, someone said, hi, Nick Cannon, to me. So there's that.
Word is getting out.
Word is getting
That's
out,
it.
yeah.
You're halfway there.
We're still waiting for
I'm
that.
halfway to Nick. Yeah.
We're waiting for that snippet party.
Yeah.
That's next on the agenda.
And Joanne said she finished high school 9 years ago. Perfect. We all finished 9 years ago.
Yes,
Same year, right?
definitely.
Same graduating class.
Well, there we go. So the Seizure and Brain Injury Centre, for the few folks that don't know, if you had to explain it in a minute or two, how would you explain it to people?
Yeah, so we offer services to those affected by seizures and brain injuries in the Northeastern Ontario district. We offer some day programming for those who want to build on some of their daily living skills or just build friendships with other clients who have experienced similar things, and also help support the families through kind of the brain injury journey. And then we also do some public education as well with schools and workplaces and some seizure first aid. So we do a lot at our center, but we really rely on kind of local donors and our fundraising events like the Colored Up Run. We really rely on those things to continue offering all this really important programming to our clients.
Yeah. And the good thing is that we're starting to learn a lot more about the brain and brain injuries and how we can help people. And a big part of that is building awareness, which you folks are really centered around.
Absolutely. We actually started this month with GBK lawyers at the Sportsplex doing the Helmets on Kids campaign.
Which was a great night, by the way.
Yeah, it was great, and
lots of fun.
they had purchased 350 helmets for us to be able to give to elementary kids. So that's part of the conversation, is making sure that we prevent brain injuries from a young age. And when that's not possible, how do we support people with their brain injuries? And brain injuries...
And how they cope.
Yeah, brain injuries don't just come from aggression, or they often come from sports. They can come from intimate partner violence. They can also be caused by seizure activity and things like that. So I think we often think of just head trauma, but that's not always the case. Stroke patients also can have some similar effects. So it's actually quite a large part of the population. We probably all know someone with a brain injury or a seizure disorder.
Yep. And the really cool thing, what I love what you folks do is the networking. So people who have a family member with a brain injury, or people who suffer from seizures, epilepsy, have a brain injury themselves, there's a lot of networking opportunities for they don't feel isolated and alone. And I think that's the most awesome thing you folks do.
Absolutely. The incident rates of depression and suicide are much higher in those affected by seizure disorders and brain injuries. And so our goal is to make sure that people feel included and supported and loved and cared for in our center and also outside of our center.
Joanne had mentioned, you know, it could come from a fall down the stairs or on the ice. Yeah,
That's right.
There's many different ways. She's absolutely right.
Slippery
Absolutely.
step, and again, you don't know when that eventful day will happen.
Absolutely.
And again, it could happen in an instant. Again, families, when it does happen, where do you go? Where do you turn? You can go to your website, get all the amazing information, informative information at sabic.ca. And what we learned, being partners with your fine organization, the Seizure and Brain Injury Centre, north of Barrie, there is no center for people to come together. And
That's right. We are beginning to have, so in Sudbury and North Bay, there are brain injury associations. There are no epilepsy organizations north of Barrie. And so we don't have a lot of collaborators in the north or people that we can lean on like other organizations. So we cover quite a large geographical area, although we don't have the same population as they do down south. It's equally important to make sure that everybody has access to quality virtual and in-person programming. So we're happy to offer that.
We have a. Can you read this, Kinsman?
I can
I gave
read
you
it.
the big boy
you
screen.
you got the big boy
Well-
screen. I don't need my bifocals tonight. From Tricia. Thanks, Tricia, for this comment. She says, traumatic brain injury I got when I was getting my tonsils out at age 4, learning at age 14. That why I kept getting pulled out of class to get extra help. I
Yeah.
have a learning disability.
Yeah, it can definitely happen because of for medical reasons. Some people also have acquired brain injuries because of lack of oxygen, a lot of birth-related brain injuries. And so it's definitely a bigger part of the population than I think people think. And so a big plan for the year is really making sure that we're accessing all the people in our communities who do have brain injuries. There's a lot that we're not getting to right now. And so that'll be a huge part of this year.
Now, we do have a problem to solve here, Brittany.
Oh, no.
She's like, where is this going? So Kinsman has one of these Mary Poppin bikes. He does wheelies down Pine without his
What a
bicycle
Mary
helmet.
Poppin
Can you
bike.
leave this guy? No helmet after you just learned.
I
care
have
about your
helmets.
brain, Kinsman.
My boy, if you were back at the Helmets on Kids campaign, I ended up getting my boys in
Your
there.
boys,
My
yes.
boys
but
got the helmet.
Your boys are very
Yes.
intelligent boys, but when you're doing wheelies, giving me the thumbs up, I'm
I'm
worried
not
about you in
doing
that
any
basket.
wheelies. I was
If you
more
want-
concerned about my little ones.
If
Talk
you
about-
want your boys to wear their helmets and protect their brains, which control every
Yeah,
part
they
of our
need
body,
to see Papa wearing his.
they need
Yeah.
to see an
Yes.
example.
Okay.
Yes.
Kinsman's always lecturing. Now he's getting a lecture.
Yes, yes.
Throwing me under the
Ronnie
bus
likes
again
that one. Ronnie's
on a
laughing.
Wednesday.
We can,
Speaking
we can
of Ronnie, he
fix
picked
our
up one.
arms. Yeah.
He picked up his helmet.
That's right, that's
back
right.
on
Yeah.
that night too.
That's right. And
Ron's video bike.
that was courtesy of the Helmets
Yeah.
on Kids campaign. Okay, yeah. So we're going to get to the tie-dyed shirts after I had the Rat Kinsman out for a second. So the main reason why you're here, well, for multiple things, the big one, it's the color. Now, let me get this right. The Color It Up run?
Yes.
I always
So
want to call it fun run.
you have called it that before,
Yes.
and that's okay. It's very fun. But I would say, so next year we're going to call it the Colored Up event. And I would say that because everyone seems to be a little bit shy about the running part. I don't run, and I still have a lot of fun at this event.
You
so
can walk,
it
you
is
can
a
log
walking,
roll.
a walking event. But yes, I'm here to discuss the Color It Up event this year. It's really exciting. We have a whole lot going on Saturday. We're happy that KINZ and KLOMP are coming to join us. What we do is everybody who registers gets a cool white t-shirt and some sunglasses, and they walk around Gillies, and our amazing sponsors get to kind of douse everybody with colored powder that's safe to
It's
breathe
safe,
in and
and
everything.
they tie-dye. And I noticed at last year's, the adults get a little bit more of the dose for the
Yes.
dye. And
Well,
when,
they blasted
when
you
the
good,
kids are
Kinsman.
walking through, they're a little bit, you know.
Well, they blasted you good right in
Well,
the middle
they
of a
did.
comment. They got it right in his mouth.
right
It's,
in the mouth.
But
last
listen,
year.
you're going to have a good time. So
Yes.
It's gonna be fun.
Brittany and I have tie-dye shirts on tonight.
Yes. Mr.
Did I miss
No
my memo?
Helmet.
Well,
yeah,
he's
no
so
helmet.
passionate about our business, he's always promoting. So I can't
I'm
knock
always
him there.
wearing our merch, but my boys have my shirt from last year. I don't know if it's in their closet or mine. Anyhow, I couldn't find it. But I'm going to find it just in time for the weekend. But then again, I'm going to go with a blank canvas on Saturday.
Yes.
And we're going to get new shirts.
Yes.
And I'll make sure,
absolutely.
you know what, we're going to frame this year's. We'll stick it on the wall.
Yeah.
And once you're done
in
the
our
run,
studio.
you walk around the lake, you come back really colorful, and included in registration is the t-shirt, the sunglasses, joining us for a barbecue, listening to the DJ and,
Yeah, there's
and music.
on
There's
hand.
a foam party, which I know you guys are big fans of. I
Yes.
seen last night.
Yeah, from Nadia and Climbing Fun, going to be down there. She's going to have a rock wall there, too.
There's a rock
Yeah.
wall. There's also great, there will be some tables with some really great gift baskets from sponsors. So for Looney, you can get a ballot for those.
Wow.
And they're worth quite a lot. We're very lucky to have such great sponsors this year. And face painting and a photo booth and
all sorts of stuff.
all sorts of things. We're just happy for families to come down, or even we say sometimes just like corporate groups, you know, challenge your coworkers
some
to
corporate
come
morale.
in.
Add some
Yeah.
morale or some different colored morale into the
So
office.
we're going to answer Joanne's question in a second, but Ronnie, we're going to test him, make sure he's awake. Can you please post the link to register? Ronnie will put that in the comment section.
Again, you can find it on the Seizure and Brain Injury Center Facebook page, and you were
Is
calling
that
it-
right, Brittany?
Yes,
Okay,
that's
you
right.
did get that right?
And what type of link is it? It's you said
It's right there, Kinsman.
It's right there. So
Oh, there it
it
is.
brings you to a website called Zephy. And,
Zephy.
And keeping in mind that everybody who registers, all of the proceeds come back to us for programming so that we can continue offering these great services to our clients. We run programming Monday to Friday, you know, all throughout the year, and it's really important. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. It's really important that Timmins comes out and supports their Seizure and Brain Injury Centre.
Yeah, you are really going to have an awesome time here. We had so
It's
much
fun.
fun last year.
And again, fingers crossed, weather-wise, we've been looking. It's going to be a nice sunny day.
It's the only
Saturday.
day that isn't calling for any rain. So if that's not, you know, good
That's a
news.
good omen right
Yes.
there. And again, Joanne was asking, when is it? It's
Brittany's
Saturday.
just loving
It's
these
like-
cliches.
It's
Keep
this
it going.
Saturday.
I was like, if that's not good news, I'm not doing the cliche.
You're not going to do
no
the
cliches. Leave the cliches up to us.
Well,
It was
Yes.
the best of times. Yeah.
It was the. You know that one? It was the best of
The
times.
best of times.
And the.
And the worst.
Yeah, you know, is it okay? Can't get nothing by it.
But
yeah,
Joanne was
very-
asking when it was. It's Saturday.
Saturday.
And again, registration is at 10 with the walk, run,
Starts at 11 o'clock.
trot, 11
sharp.
o'clock. Gillies
Yeah.
Lake. And again, everybody will have some fun. We're going to be down there and yeah.
Yeah. Walk,
be,
run,
be some fun.
crawl, just participate. You get to meet some amazing people,
Yeah.
and you bring a white T-shirt, or it's
No,
provided.
so-
Or if you
with-
register, you get
Oh.
one at registration.
Well, with registration to attend the event, with registration, you get a white T-shirt as part of your registration and sunglasses. So, so you don't even have to bring anything.
You're all set?
Bring some loonies, maybe.
Yeah. Well,
Bring some loonies,
Show up
make
with
some
some sort of
donations.
shirt on, and
Yes.
they get changed.
Yes.
Because if you tell us, who knows how we show up? You got to be specific with us, Brittany. Come with the T-shirt, then change into the white shirt.
You can change
Mark
into
and I
the
get
white
confused.
shirt.
Right?
Yes.
Who knows what we'll say?
Please wear clothing.
Note that down, Kinsman, in case we forget. But yeah, it is a tremendous, and all the proceeds stay here
Yeah.
to help help the center and help the local individuals that you serve. Well, the community, right? You're
The
widespread.
whole community. We do a lot of public education, and we have a lot of kids in our schools who have epilepsy and seizure disorders that are not well understood by their peers or even the staff in the schools. And so our hope is to take some of these dollars and be able to help kind of end the stigmas associated with epilepsy and brain injuries, and we really rely on this support to be able to do that.
We learned a lot. I think we're going back a couple months now on Epilepsy Awareness Day, and one of the
Purple Day.
biggest thing I learned is how to support someone who's having a seizure. Because in the old days, you just you panic because you don't know the support.
Well, I think still people
and
panic.
and be scared of the tongue. Remember that was the old mentality.
Yes,
right?
yes,
But
yes.
that's not the correct way to.
And we're not. I mean, we're not bovine, so we can't actually swallow our tongues. It's not possible.
But you hear that all the time,
You
and I
do.
think people fear that when someone has a seizure.
There was also in the past recommendations to put like metal spoons in people's mouths. I've recently actually heard that, and so that's not the case. We don't put anything in anybody's mouth. It's when we're having a seizure, our muscles kind of retract and people can bite down quite hard. So that's really not safe. But yeah, you're right. There's a lot of myths, and so we still have a lot of work to do in educating the community about seizure first aid and what it means to have a brain injury.
Yeah, it is. It is awesome work you folks are doing, and we did
It
learn
is.
a lot, and we continue
We
to
did learn, and we're continuing to learn. And again, this is going to be our second Color It Up Fun Run, or however you want to say it, the Color It Up Run.
See, you're saying me
Trot,
like fun run, yeah.
the Color It Up Vent, and again, don't get scared by the run. Just show up, and
Yeah.
you can stroll with us. We're going to be doing a live down there.
I think for Mark to make up the no bike helmet, he does the run walk in his bike helmet.
I think that's a good idea.
in a white bike helmet.
Oh,
and then I
now-
can get it tie-dyed.
Right? There you go.
Walking around the track.
You'll be the
Which will
role
be good.
model of the day.
Yeah, I think this is a great idea.
It will be a lot of fun, yeah. So wear white. This is a perfect opportunity to walk out with a perfectly tie-dyed shirt, and again, for a great cause. Now, this is probably one of your biggest fundraisers
It is
of the year.
It is our biggest fundraiser of the year. So we're hoping everybody comes out and enjoys barbecue and some music with us, and has a lot of fun.
And it's all fun. And again, you get sunglasses when you sign up for registration. Sunglasses, you get the shirt. Team-wise, how many teams would you like to make this the best year ever or the best run ever? What is the goal for teams?
We would love to have over 300 participants. We're nearly halfway there right now. We still have a ways to go. That's kind of our benchmark. We'd love to hit that number. Anybody's welcome to come the day of as well. We can take payments through Zephy, the link has been provided, and also we can take Square payments or cash. But we'd love to see as many people out there as possible and supporting our center.
And again, don't get afraid by the word team. You can just go as yourself. Walk with us. Again, we'll be walking the track, and my boys will be down there getting our tie-dyed shirts again for 2023. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't been, this is a good opportunity to get out there and enjoy a nice walk, not only around Gillies Lake, but supporting a great cause and organization here in the city.
There's also a color crew rate. So if you're 2 adults and 2 kids, there's a bit of a discount there so that it's not too expensive for you to join in on the fun.
Amazing. Yeah.
It is.
I think it's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a
I
good
can't wait
time.
to see your get up there, Kinsman. You have commitments that have been made. He's like, I wonder if Brittany's going to forget. Brittany's not going to forget
No,
anything.
she will not forget. But if you're looking for some cool shades, I remember last year's shades. Are they the same cool shades as last year that we're going to be picking up?
These ones are actually donated by Agnico Eagle this year, and
Ooh,
they kind of look like Ray-Bans. They're actually really stylish.
Right.
So yeah, I think we'll all be styling.
We're going to be
day.
styling and profiling in our tie-dye
There's
shirts.
too much, eh, Brittany?
Yes.
I know. Trust me.
He gets to put up with that every
Brittany,
single day.
We had to host a hip-hop show at the club with this lingo. I thought I was getting a wedgie that night just from standing
Who's ready
there.
for some hooting and hollering?
Yeah, he said that
Huh?
at the hip-hop.
Thumbs up.
I'm
Did you wear
lucky.
hammer
I
pants?
wear my MC hammer pants. No,
But some people come on and they just love the cliches. So hey,
I did the crisscross. Remember crisscross? They wore
it right
their
now,
clothes
kids.
backwards.
That's actually pretty cool, I thought. But yeah, listen, yeah, come dressed up, and it's a family-friendly event.
It is family
and you're
friendly.
gonna have an amazing time.
Yeah, I hope to see everybody out there. We're so excited, and the weather's looking great. So
Looking great. Don't jinx it. But as they say, the weather for Saturday is going to be perfect for a walk to get a tie-dyed shirt around Gillies Lake.
He's just so excited about the event.
Why, yeah.
Yeah, so am I.
Love to raise money for a great organization.
Yes.
And again, north of Barrie, there's no center that operates as efficiently as the Timmins Seizure and Brain Injury Centre. And you cover a wide umbrella, basically the entire north.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you know someone with a brain injury or a seizure disorder or who's a stroke survivor, send them our way. We're happy to have them join our SABIC family.
Yeah. They do amazing things.
They do.
Pascal says he's going to be there Saturday, so
All
we'll
right.
see you there,
we'll
Pascal.
see you there, Pascal. You can walk with us.
Yeah, and Amy said that's really disappointing, and I think she's referring to the lack of services as we get.
It's hard to
further
believe.
south, but yeah, that's right.
Now, they always make the joke, everything ends after Barrie. Well, this, literally, if it wasn't for SABIC here in the city of Timmins, where does anybody past Barrie get help for seizure and brain injury?
Yeah.
In the north. They
it's
don't.
tricky. So we found it, one of the kind of nice outcomes with the pandemic is that we really leaned heavily on virtual services, and it's actually working out a lot better to be able to reach some of the clients in more rural settings or outside of our Timmins area. So that's kind of one nice thing is that we can offer these virtual services.
Nice.
They're doing amazing work.
Amazing work.
Is there anything else that you want to cover that we didn't cover?
Wear your helmets.
Yes.
I think-
And wear a white shirt.
Wear a white shirt. I
Yeah.
think just keeping in mind, follow us on Facebook so you can better understand seizures and brain injuries and what to look out for if your kids have concussions and things like that. I think it's really important that you follow us on Facebook.
Different symptoms. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It could be something very minor, and you're saying, oh, it could be just a headache. Well, it could be something more than
Absolutely.
just a headache.
Yep.
Joanne said it wasn't that. Her zip lining was canceled in Thunder Bay. Why did they cancel zip lining in Thunder Bay? That's really weird, actually. But the run's not canceled. The run's good to go, rain or shine.
That's right, rain or shine. We're going to be tie-dyed, and again, it's going to be a great affair.
All
We're
right.
going to raise as much money as we can. And again, we're looking for 300 teams, halfway there now. So let's get more teams in there. And again, there's still time to register between now and Saturday, or if not, just sign up at the registration booth. You can do it all in
Absolutely.
person.
We'll see you there.
There we go.
All right.
Kidsmen, we're going to thank our sponsors, and we got some prizes to give
Yeah,
away.
we've got,
what do we got?
2 CDs tonight to Vern Chichu.
All right.
Is going to be giving away 2 of those. We picked up a few of his copy when he dropped by the other day. So we promised we'd buy some and give them away. So someone's going to win 1 copy tonight times 2. So 2 winners.
Tricia says to duct tape Mark's mouth on Saturday. Why? For he doesn't get the
Don't get the color in
your mouth?
in the mouth. Yeah. Well, if you watched the foam party last night, I don't think you're supposed to inhale that.
No,
Probably
you're
needed
not
the
supposed
duct
to
tape
drink
for
it.
that night. But,
It's all safe, though. Joanne says Vern Chichu's music is awesome. Yes, he
is
is
awesome.
amazing. So we're going to give that away right after we thank our sponsors, including the Seizure and Brain Injury Centre,
Yes,
by the
yes,
way.
yes.
Awesome people over there. And we'll be right back. Roll it, Ronnie.
And how much foam can Roy Nicholson Park get? Well, we're going to find out Thursday for Climate Fund's National Foam Party Day. June 15th, 6 to 8, we're going to fill Roy Nicholson Park with foam. We'll be your host. We hope to see you there. And just for the fun of it, mini putt and batting cages. Join Don Marcoux all summer long for some mini putt. How about some swings in the batting cage? Or just to stay cool in the splash zone? Call today for a booking, 705-264-7888. Located at Hollinger Park. And Rock of the River, who's going to this night? The Country Night featuring Dallas Smith or the Rock Night featuring Papa Roach? Get your tickets for the entire weekend online, rotr.ca. And dive into the Punjabi cuisine at the Punjabi restaurant, located in downtown Timmins at 211A Algonquin Boulevard East. And the TD Summer Reading Club Launch and Literacy Fair is coming up this Saturday, 2 to 4, at the Timmins Public Library, geared for ages 2 to 13. Play some Warhammer, get those cracked iPhone screens repaired, or book your next birthday party. Elite Geeks Electronics, 133 Spruce Street South in Timmins. Call today, 705-266-7892. Chad has over 10,000 video game selections. And DAP Cleaning Solutions, call Andrew N today for your residential commercial cleaning excellence, as they are the professionals guaranteed. Book now for your carpet cleaning, strip, and wax jobs for your commercial unit today by calling 705-465-3500. And Dare Timmins teaming up with the mini putt and batting cages for a free day of golf. June 24th from 11 to 2. Free swag, and the first 100 kids will play mini putt for free. And how about a free estimate with V&M Renovations? Do you have a kitchen, bathroom, bedroom reno? Call Max and Justin today, 705-372-3832. And it's a lot of fun gearing up with the Urban Park in downtown Timmins with your Downtown Timmins BIA. Look at all these fun weeks. Circle them off on your calendar and join the fun this summer with your Downtown Timmins BIA. In Jackpot City Gaming, play some bingo, Vegas-style games. The Progressives, try the Taptics Gaming Room, and stop in for a beverage. They're now fully licensed at 251 First Avenue. And Royal LePage, Northern Realty leaders with Albert Seal. Have Albert seal your deal if you're buying or selling. Call Albert today, 705-465-3493. And it's another busy week at Imagine Cinemas with The Flash, Elemental, and Transformers Rise of the Beast. Get your tickets and showtimes online at imaginecinemas.com. And it's a busy week leading up to St. Jean-Baptiste Day on the 24th with a lot of fun this Saturday at Hollinger Park. Free barbecue, inflatables for the kids, and how about some evening entertainment at Full Beard Brewing with Daniel Grenier. Tickets and showtimes and details online at laronetimmins.ca. And the Color It Up Fun Run is gearing up for Gillies Lake this Saturday. Join us for the run with a team. You can register online by going to the Seizure and Brain Injury Center's website at sabic.ca. And the Timmins Indigenous Organizations Committee welcomes everyone to join us in celebrating Indigenous culture in our community. It's National Indigenous Peoples Day coming up next Wednesday, June 21st at Hollinger Park, Timmins. All begins at 5:30 a.m. with the sunrise ceremony and the lighting of the sacred fire. And then from 11 to 7, traditional drumming and dancing, games and activities for all ages, storytelling, information booths, and more. Also at 12 noon, the opening song and prayer with opening remarks. All are welcome. Also happening that Wednesday, a sock and undies drive. Join us at Hollinger Park on National Indigenous Peoples Day with your new sock and undies donations. And the Living Space Buy a Bed campaign is in full swing. The goal is to raise $50,000 in capital to help support living space here in our community.
Back in action, Kinsman.
We're back in action.
Back in action,
And again,
Jackson.
all you have to do is comment for a chance to win Vern Chichu's new album, Walk With Me, which is in dear memory of his late wife, Karen Pine Chichu.
You want to check in on Ronnie, see if he's sleeping?
Let's see.
What are you doing over there, Ronnie?
I'm up.
Busy day on the video bike.
Yeah, you mean sleeping into 3 p.m.
Well, some days we message him and he is still sleeping.
Remember the morning we got him over here at 9? Like, we never heard from him from 4 days after that.
Such an exhausting commute to come in.
He's exhausted. All right, so we have some CDs to give away, right?
Yes, from Vern. And again, you can find the CDs wherever they play music or you find online music, Spotify. All the social sites will have it. And again, if you want the physical copy, go to Vern Chichu's website, his Facebook page, and you can pick them up. Yeah. Or you can comment and win a copy because we bought a few copies off them.
Let's
watch
Ronnie try and pull up the wheel of winning, Ronnie. He's loving it right now there, kids.
There he is.
There he is, working away there.
All right, so someone's going to have the chance to win, and again, we'll deliver these CDs.
All right, Ronnie.
Sean Seal, Sean, we're dropping yours off tonight. You won the other night there.
You can roll it, Ronnie.
We'll drop it in Sean's mailbox.
And the winner is me. Somebody else.
And the winner will be, who's going to win a CD? Natalie Landers.
There we go.
There we go. That's a belated birthday gift. Wasn't her birthday yesterday?
Yeah, that's right.
So happy birthday, Natalie. You picked up Vern Chichu, Walk With Me. So we'll message Natalie after the show, figure out where to drop that off. All right. Winner number 2, Ronnie. Let's fire it up here. Who's going to be walking away with Walk With Me? From Vern Chichu, Pascal Michaud. Congratulations, Pascal. We'll get in touch with Pascal, Natalie after the show and get them their new CDs in their midst.
You going to remember those names?
Yes.
Ronnie, you can put us back to full screen. Doing a good job. So tomorrow it's National Foam Party Day.
National Foam Party Day, and yes, Climb and Fun. We're going to be filling up the foam at Roy Nicholson Park, 6
That's
to
right.
8.
A free family event.
It's a free family event.
They're going to have
lots of prizes.
DJs, prizes, games. Joanne says to leave Ronnie alone. Hey, Joanne, never! But DJ, games, we're going to be hosting. Tons of prizes.
It's going to be tons of fun, and again, don't let the weather stop you there. Overcast, doesn't have to be blazing hot. It will happen.
It will happen. Yeah. And this foam gun, the foam can get up to 30 feet.
30 feet. And if you watched last night, she says she's going to have 3 of her guns there, blowing foam all over Roy Nicholson Park.
Are your guns going to be there, KINZ?
No, I don't have any guns.
Where are they?
No guns.
Okay.
No.
So that's happening at no cost. And it really is going to. We're in charge of organizing the games, right?
Yeah, we're going to be playing some games.
Foam
party fun, yeah.
The limbo.
The limbo.
You're going to give an example.
We're going to figure out who can hula hoop the best again. Come on down there. And we were talking to Nadia last night. Don't know if we have confirmation, but Rock on the River tickets. We do have them. 2
general admissions for Friday, 2 general admissions for Saturday.
So Norm and T-Fac and the crew came through, so general admission.
We have those. Yeah. And Amy was saying Landon had a foam party at his school yesterday. So Landon mentioned that on the show yesterday.
He did.
And that's awesome. And it sounded like he had an amazing time. And it is a lot of fun. And the stuff just goes away. Like, it just disappears. You can book them in your own backyard.
It is. And again, we were what? I'm 6 feet. The foam easily 7, 8, 12 feet in your backyard last night. And it all disappears. That's right. It's all fun.
The Wonderland bus is over half full, so if you'd like to join us at Wonderland, let us know. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Lots of fun, yeah. It was a blast last year, and again, people still ask, I still see the odd comment, what happens with accommodations? Well, you're on the bus. Friday night to Saturday morning, we get to Wonderland, you go to Wonderland, and then you meet up with the bus again. Tisdale takes us back after the day of fun. And we get back early Sunday morning.
Yeah, that's right. And he makes a bunch of stops.
Yeah, stops in North Bay, stops at the en route before you get to Wonderland. So if you have to do any changing or whatever,
you don't bring a pillow or blanket. You're like you just sleep on like the window.
I sleep on the window. This year, pillow. Yeah, you learn from your mistakes. The side of the window is not comfy at all.
No, I told you.
And here's somebody. I don't have a pillow. I think I did have a pillow. I didn't have the blanket. And then you see KLOMP comes on there. He brings his whole living room set.
Yeah, you're darn right. I want to be comfortable. I'll be snoring in 10 minutes. Tricia said Austin is my second cousin. So is this Austin who's DJing at the foam party?
Or your son?
Or my son? Well, I think I would know that.
Yeah, I'm thinking she's meeting the DJ. Yeah, Austin will be there. And again, he was asking us what our favorite song was. Is he going to play our favorite song tomorrow?
He is going to play it all. Okay, so a couple questions. Chris says, so you can leave sleeping stuff on the bus. Yes. So the thing is, you can leave whatever you want on the bus.
You just can't go back to the bus during Wonderland because the bus driver has to literally, by law, go and sleep for 8 hours. So the bus is off limit. Yeah,
he goes and sleeps. So the bus will leave and come back at 10 o'clock when park closes. But anything's on the bus will be safe. It'll be locked up. We've used them a couple times already, the good folks at Tisdale.
Yep, Tisdale gets us there and back safely. And again, comfortable coaches. There is Wi-Fi on the bus.
Joanne says no booze, but we don't know what's in your Yeti. But no booze.
That's right. Okay. No, it's a judge-free zone.
It's a judge-free zone. Right. Yeah, but that'll be a good time. So there's 56 seats. We're over half filled. And Wonderland's an awesome place.
It's an awesome place. Again, they got the new, what's the new ride there? The
Tundra Twister.
Tundra Twister.
Yeah.
Saw videos of them putting it together this summer or this winter. And this spring, they say it's a nice ride.
Bose Carnival.
Fun ride, yeah.
Bose Carnival dates got announced. Do you know them yet?
July 7th week.
7th week?
Yeah, July 7th, I do believe. July 5th and that week. I do know that they are opening up at Hollinger Park. And this year is going to be their biggest year ever, because last year they were supposed to bring it. They didn't have all the muck cleared out from where Rock on the River is. So they wanted to use Hollinger, wasn't stable enough, so they ended up putting it back at the MAC. Couldn't bring all their rides, and talking to the folks at Beauce Carnival, which we're going to get some passes to give away between now and that week. They want to bring every single ride that they have in their arsenal, because last year would have been their 50th year. So they
Better bring the zipper.
They say go big or go home. So they're bringing every Beauce Carnival ride that they have,
right.
including even they've got like the roller coasters. Everything that they have is going to be at Hollinger Park.
So Sean's saying a couple things. So the first one was one up, Ronnie. Jamie has said Trisha's related to you.
Yeah.
Because her better half is my second cousin. Okay, so Austin, who's her better half, is your second cousin. That I got. I follow the family tree. And he also says they have a new ride at Wonderland where people
Yeah, it turns upside down.
Yeah, that's the Tundra Twister, I think. That's
Tundra
right.
Twister.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like that big pendulum, but the pendulum goes right around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
In the carnival.
Yukon Striker, all that stuff.
Joanne says, I won't be here. I'm gone for most of the summer. She's ditching this town.
She's ditching this town.
Peacing out.
That's it. We'll find out where Joanne is. We'll send her pictures that weekend when we're out there.
Yeah. Well, Joanne goes to Barrie lots. If you're in Barrie that weekend, you can just meet us at Wonderland.
Meet us at Wonderland,
It's
Joanne.
right there.
That's it.
Sounds dangerous. well, the zipper or the Tundra Twister?
I don't know.
The zipper, well, yeah. That's the fun
Zipper
part
always
of the
has
zipper.
problems, right?
Yeah.
Zipper comes in town.
Well,
but yeah, the zipper
it's
wasn't
a
here
little
at
shaky
last
looking,
year's
but I
Beauce.
go on
They
it.
couldn't fit the zipper. That's how much space they need. They need to bring all the rides, and they'll have all of Hollinger Park to bring.
You know what funny thing is? Like, the zipper was here last year. They just didn't have room to set it up, but it was in the back parking lot, which was depressing. 'cause
Just
I
to
love the
tease
zipper.
us. Well, the one guy said there was a piece missing from it. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow. Yeah.
You know, my luck would be my cage when I'm in the zipper. You know, what's this bolt do? Just hang on.
My grandkids went on the Tundra this year. Yeah. My son's actually
the
there
Tundra
tomorrow.
Twister.
My
Yeah.
son's there tomorrow, so he's going to be going on the Tundra Twister.
So they're going to the Wonderland too. That O'Gorman trip doing pretty good.
Yeah, they're on their Toronto trip. Some schools did Sudbury instead of Toronto, but they did the
Well, it's
Toronto
nice to see the schools doing something. Obviously, with COVID, it kind of axed out a couple of years there. So nice to see the schools back in the full swing of things.
Yeah, Sean goes to the carnival to mostly play games. I always get suckered into those two, pal.
That's
I know.
right.
All
I have to do is say, "Hey, rubber arms, get over here and try
Rubber
that." And of
arms.
course, you have to go over there and show them up, right?
So starting this Friday, we have a Friday morning show now. Ken.
Yeah, something
10
new.
a.m.
Yep, 10 a.m. So to add to the arsenal, we've got, of course, what's up in the community. We've got Ask KLOMP, and then Friday morning, 10 a.m. is the new the morning show.
Yeah, just on Fridays we're doing the mornings.
Yeah, just something a little bit different. We'll utilize our second segment studio. We're going to do live weather and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
so
the
it'll be
weather.
something a little bit crazier and wackier for Friday.
We're going to have to practice before Friday.
You know what? We should bring our weather guru who was on the show.
Jonathan. Yeah.
Maybe we can bring Jonathan in to
Or Frankie.
show us the weather
We
ropes,
can fly,
or Frankie.
Fly Frankie down.
And speaking of Frankie McDonald doing a worldwide tour. There's cardboard cutouts of Frankie McDonald
Everywhere.
We need one sent here to Studio 67
Yeah, we do need a Frankie
because
McDonald.
people are they're popping up all over North America. People taking pictures with these Frankie McDonald cardboard cutouts.
I'll ask Frankie. I talk with him every day, Kinsman.
Well, let's get a cardboard cutout to 67 3rd Ave. Let's get one out here.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, the end, I think, right?
The end
Ronnie's
has come.
got his head. Look at Ronnie. Like, we tell him to put his headset on right. Look at that there, Kinsman.
He's getting too relaxed at the position.
Did you give him a Red Bull before the show?
Yeah, I don't know what he's drinking there. He just goes to the K&K fridge. I don't know what he's pulling out of there.
Look at him, Kinsman.
Right?
This is why we got him in the dark over there with the lighting. He's doing a good job. Ronnie,
is.
when are you going to be back on the video bike?
Tomorrow and all weekend.
Tomorrow and all weekend, the return of the video. Yeah, the weather
it's
hasn't
coming
been
back.
that good
No,
for you.
it's not really bikeable weather.
Do you wear your helmet while you're biking?
Do I wear my helmet? No.
You don't? Well, hold on a sec. You got a brand new helmet.
I gotta start wearing it.
You do have to wear your
Don't
helmet.
be saying that. Jerome will
Yeah.
come and yank it from you.
You wear your helmet, Ronnie. We care about your brain, right?
Yeah.
Remember
So
the
does
old
Sabbath, yeah.
commercials? This is your brain. This is your brain.
This
on
is your
drugs.
brain on
With the
drugs, and then
eggs.
they fry the egg in the pan. Yeah, I still remember.
They just
that.
had that one commercial that ran for like 30 years.
It would scare the living bejesus out of you, and it worked.
Jesus, yeah.
Great marketing tool.
Look,
right there.
Seizure Brain Injury Center.
Wear your helmet,
He
Ronnie.
will be wearing his helmet, 1,000%.
I'm going to say that's
because
Brittany tuning back in there.
we care about his brain and his health. So Ronnie, don't let us catch you without a helmet. You'll be grounded.
Ron's video bike,
No
if you
pay.
see him, yeah, that's right.
No pay for 2
we'll
weeks.
dock his paycheck
That's
when
right.
you see him without that helmet. Keep
So
us
please
posted.
if you see Ronnie on
Yeah.
on the streets this week, and take a picture, please. Well, he gets his pay docked.
Yes.
Kinsman. No, we'll donate his pay to the Seizure and Brain
To
Injury
the Seizure
Center.
and Brain Injury Center for
Yes.
the Color It Up run on Saturday.
That's right.
If
So
we don't see him with his helmet on Friday.
we got our eye on you, Ken.
Yeah, we have our eye on him.
It's that old show, my two dads. These are your two dads. All right. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you at the park. We're going to start at, we may start a little bit earlier
6
tomorrow
o'clock
night. Who knows
tomorrow
what
night,
we'll do.
6 to 8. It's going to be a different show. And again, the Climb and Fun
Yeah.
Nadia crew
Yeah.
will be there. We're going to be
Yes.
there. Of course, Austin will be there with the
Oh.
DJ spinning the tunes.
Chris says a couple things. I didn't want to miss these. Chris said that
What's that?
commercial made him hungry. And who is saying? Trisha says, wear your helmet, Ronnie, and your bike will be taken away. Good. Your bike will also be
That's
taken
it.
away,
Teach
Ronnie.
him a lesson,
Yeah,
Trish.
that's great.
Teach him a
Joanne
lesson.
says, wear your helmet also.
Yes.
That's right. And Sean Seal says we should go to Popeyes whenever the grand opening.
The grand opening should be sometime in
Yeah.
the next decade.
There we go.
I always do the joke. It must be union run there. They're taking their time. But it does have wrap on it, though. Every time I drive by, my little guy says, "Hey, Popeyes is getting close to being finished." Yeah, so we're getting there.
Chris says Ronnie's grounded,
Yeah.
and you have a good night too, Amy. And everyone have a beautiful night. All right.
Have a good
We'll
night.
see you tomorrow from the foam party.
Yes. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night. I don't get paid enough for this.
There's a reason to believe again when faith is nowhere to be found. Try to find strength to try again and stand on solid ground. You keep searching for a hero. You just want to find a friend. You just want to make a difference. Bring this battle to an end. All the words can make you stronger when you learn how to look within. 'Cause you're the hero that you're after. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero. Have you ever wanted peace to feel the freedom of release? Whispered quietly, but now it's time to scream. 'Cause mercy triumphs over judgment. Light will always shine in darkness. Ooh, and you won't get the best of me. There's a reason to believe again and stand on solid ground. Yeah. You keep searching for a hero. You just want to find a friend. You just want to make a difference. Bring this battle to an end. All the words can make you stronger when you learn how